Coolfmlive here at the Sierra Vista Police Department with Scott Borgstadt, the Public Information Officer here with the Police Department in Sierra Vista. And Scott, first of all, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, the reason why we're here today is because you and the department wanted to address to the public, and you're going to be putting out a press release shortly, about the recent deaths that occurred in public areas in the Sierra Vista area, which has caused some alarm and some chatter and some speculation. And you want to try to put some of this to rest a little bit. What do you have to say?
Yes, please. And if you don't mind, I'm going to read the press release.
Yeah, okay,
It's going to come out very shortly. Since October 23rd, 2024, there have been 4 incidents that occurred in public settings and resulted in deaths. Although this is unusual, investigations show none of the deaths are related and there is no threat to the public. As a professional law enforcement agency, the Sierra Vista Police Department will not speculate on the cause of death for an ongoing investigation. Only the Office of the Medical Examiner can determine the cause of death, and we ask for the public's patience and respect for the families while waiting for these results. Once we have the official cause of death for each case, we will provide more information.
Okay, all right. And basically, with these situations, in a number of these particular incidences, you deal with death, every week, or quite often. But a lot of times, it's in people's homes or on their own property. But we've had some extenuating circumstances recently where it's been more in public and people taking pictures, and even us here at Cool FM online posting about it.
Right.
When maybe normally that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, a lot of times in these situations, these deaths wouldn't even raise a question or anything like that. But I think that the fact that they occurred in public has people concerned. But again, as we said, the investigations show that none of these deaths are related to each other. And I have to stress, there's no threat to the public safety.
So there's no serial killer on the loose?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, all right. That was one of the speculations there.
Correct.
All right. Scott Borgstadt, thank you for joining us. We wanted to get you today to clarify things with the public here, and we'll keep folks up to date as well in the weeks ahead with any results of these medical examiner reports as well, too.
Unfortunately, I got to tell you, too, Todd, that we have no control over the time frame that we get these reports from the medical examiner. Sometimes they can take 6 to 8 weeks before we get them back. It just depends on how busy they are.
And there is no medical examiner in Cochise County.
No, it hasn't been for a number of years.
Yeah.
So everything goes up to Pima County.
Right. So it all depends on their caseload up there, too, as well.
Absolutely.
So, all right. Scott, thank you so much for joining us. Do appreciate it.
Thank you, Todd.
You bet.